I heard that my fellow comrades and brothers and sisters are here, and I was coming to greet with my wife, Rabia, seated at the back, and we were thrown into this press conference. But this is how Hannah operates. So she always tells us, do this, do that. So it's expected of her. Allow me to greet everyone who's attending this press conference, to all our guests, comrades, and friends that have traveled afar. Welcome to our humble home and our beloved country, South Africa. Respected members of the media who are here with us, good afternoon, and all other solidarity groups. I'm Nkosi Zwelivelile Mandela, one of the participants of the Freedom Flotilla that has been part of the flotilla for a number of sessions now. I think we were with our comrades and friends in April 2024 in Istanbul, Turkey, when we attempted to sail and never got to sail because our flag was withdrawn. We then strategized again and came together in the global march to Gaza, where we flew 4,000 comrades of ours into Cairo, Egypt, going to support what the Egyptian government has been putting to the global community, that they are calling for an immediate ceasefire and the opening of the Rafah border crossing. We supported their call, yet we were denied an opportunity to get to the Rafah border crossing. How ironic. We then came and put together the Global Sumud Flotilla, which was also with the Global Sumud convoy that had left from Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and into Libya during our land trip into Egypt. So that brought us together with the Global Sumud Flotilla. It was seen in two chapters to sail out of Barcelona and Tunisia. I am very proud at this moment to see all our comrades have traveled from across the globe. We have Saif here, has come all the way from Barcelona. Got a comrade and brother here all the way from Malaysia. Smira all the way from Germany, whether she's Turkish. But we have my brother here, Tiago, who's come all the way from Brazil. Tony all the way from Italy. Got Tara all the way from Ireland. Patrick from Luxembourg. And then right from the northern tip of Africa to the southern tip of Africa, we've got our brothers all the way from Tunisia, who I'm very proud to see being here with us. We also have our comrades from Norway. Want to thank you for having taken this initiative, Hannah, to say that we will make the 2026 announcement for this year's mission in South Africa, in the land of our founding father of our democracy and our global icon, President Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. How profound that we are here at the Nelson Mandela Foundation. It's not the Mandela Foundation, Reverend Echikan. It's the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Because Rabia will walk out and tell my son that, you have a foundation named after you. Because my son is Mandela, and their second son is Rolihlahla. So it is necessary for us in the family to say that it is Nelson Mandela Foundation before Rabia has other ideas. But for us, having as a family first and foremost witnessed the pressure that the Nelson Mandela Foundation finds itself on standing for Madiba's legacy. And we have people that want to distort this legacy and claim that Nelson Mandela was a friend to Israel. I want to put it on record that my grandfather was a friend to Comrade President Yasser Arafat, to Muammar Gaddafi, and to Fidel Castro. These are men he not just considered as comrades, but brothers in arms. They stood side by side with him during our darkest days in history, inspired him, and not only paid lip service in supporting our cause, they put finances and resources enabling us to fight the apartheid regime. None of us can ever forget the role of the Cubans at the Battle of Quito Valley in Angola, where they sent 5,000 troops to fight side by side with us and defeat the apartheid regime. From then, they were on the retreat, and we knew that we will realize our freedom in our lifetime. Reverend Chikane, my grandfather, didn't mix his words when he said our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of the Palestinian people. This is a commitment he made to the Palestinian people. And now that he's no more, he's handed the baton to all of us to ensure that just as ordinary citizens across the globe rose in support of our struggle during the anti-apartheid movement and went across the UK, across Europe, into America, boycotting every product from South Africa. And you know, Tara, I'm going to mention Mary Manning at this point, because we need to understand that this is about young people needing to rise to the occasion and speak truth to power. Mary Manning, a 21-year-old lady working at dance store in Dublin, refused to handle a grapefruit out of South Africa. She walked out. 12 of her co-workers walked out with her. And none of them at the time in 1984 knew what the impact of this simple act could become. It became a global campaign. And everyone in Liverpool, in Manchester, Lagos, and San Francisco Bay, dock workers rallied behind the cause. And we as South Africans owe our freedom to those simple men and women that crisscrossed the global community in support of our cause. We come together in the Global Sumud Flotilla because of acknowledging that as a collective across the globe, we can isolate apartheid Israel, collapse it and bring it to its knees, just as we did to apartheid South Africa. We therefore want to take this opportunity, comrades and friends, to call on the entire global community. Registration is now open for Mission 2026. We are calling on all solidarity groups to join forces with us, worker unions to join forces with us. It's often said that, the Palestinian cause is sometimes misunderstood to be an Islamic cause. It is not an Islamic cause. It is a humanity issue. It is for those that want to rise and stand for justice and dignity for all. And we therefore want to call on all faith organizations to come together. It's not often spoken that Archbishop Thabo Makgoba has come out and said the Anglican Church of South Africa is in full support of the Palestinian cause. Many other Christian-based organizations and faith, religious-based entities are supporting the Palestinian cause. And we call on them to support the Global Sumud Flotilla. We're calling on worker unions and worker formations to support us. During the flotilla, we were with members of parliament from various countries that were intercepted and incarcerated with us. We therefore want to call on all members of parliament who support the Palestinian cause to join us. And we call on our president, His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa, to implement what was adopted by our national parliament to expel the Israeli ambassador and close down the embassy. And this has been the call of our parliament. How we would love to see members of parliament join us on this mission. It has been said that it is not only by sea, we will also mobilize by land. Now, let us be explicit on this, comrades, because in the last mission, over 30,000 of us registered for the mission. We procured 70 boats, of which only 48 finally were able to sail and were fit to sail, meaning that we had a reduced number, just under 500 comrades that could sail with us. But many of our comrades became land support. We therefore say that even this time around, if we are able to get 100 boats, maybe that can still limit us to 1,000 participants or 3,000 participants. But on land mission, we expect hundreds of thousands of you to sign up and to mobilize entry through Egypt, through Lebanon, through Jordan, and every other border that is feasible for us to get into occupied Palestine and to Gaza. The mission is not solely focusing on Gaza, but we are also clear of the violations that we have been witnessing in occupied Palestine in the West Bank. And therefore, we want to mobilize the entire global community to join forces with us and accompany us and ensure that we are able to stop the genocide in real time. They speak about a ceasefire, while on a daily basis, Palestinians are being bombed and killed. We count on you and we call on the respected members of the media to share this far and wide. Your fellow comrades and colleagues in the media have been bombed and killed in Gaza, almost totally eliminated. And we count on them daily to share the news, capture the atrocities of this genocide and ethnic cleansing that we are witnessing on real time, and through the electronic intifada and social media, we get it out in real time. We therefore have seen them doing that because we are witnessing protests and marches in every major city and major town right across the globe. You too can be that force to ensure that the truth gets out. The world must see what is happening in Gaza. We therefore want to thank you for having taken time to join us in this press conference. We look forward to seeing you all in the Global Sumud Flotilla Mission 2026. It always seems impossible until it's done. I thank you.
Right, that's all we have for you here on News in Focus from myself, Faraz Patel, and the rest of the team in Johannesburg. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.